Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena, and today it's Wednesday, so it's a good time for Brawl. I did Brawl with the buy box promo of Rien from M20 last time, and I figured this time let's do another buy box promo. Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. His main focus is that he manages to give creature and planeswalker spells affinity for artifacts, so so we're kind of going all in on the artifact program. We're especially hoping to get a 0 casting cost Ugin if possible, but paying 2 black mana for Liliana doesn't sound bad either. Also, Surprise Lockmere Servant's not bad. Zero mana destroy permanent. That said, he can win the game by himself if we produce enough artifacts, so the +2 is basically a good way to keep us alive and drain our opponent. We can buy a few artifacts back, but we're probably going to use the +2 most of the time. We might use the -3 once in a while. That said, it's really about unloading as many artifacts as possible, trying to take advantage of some of the interactions. We do have Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven, but this is Brawl, so we're not going to see this combo often, but we will be able to use this to generate artifacts out of our creatures, which is a good thing. We have multiple ways of attack, but the general gist of it is that we can turbo out some of our artifacts pretty quickly with Renowned Weaponsmith. Emery gives us a way to get cast some back from the graveyard. Mystic Forge gives us a way to cast some of them back. Midnight Clock's a good way to reset everything we have, which is quite good. But we have a few top end cards, and basically all our artifacts are ways to draw into it, ways to accelerate mana, or ways to keep us in the game, so to speak. That said, our removals, Animating Fairy gives us a little extra interaction, but otherwise it's Brazen Borrower, Murderous Rider as our removal. Bake into a Pie generates a food token. Ritual Soot, all around all-star. An argument can be made for like Taste of Death. This also produces some food tokens as well. But I feel like our 6 is kind of way overloaded at this point, and we do need some earlier answers. If I do, I might cut the God Pharaoh statue. We don't have guaranteed life gain, so Bolas' Citadel's not in. Kind of wish this was historic treasure map and treasure map comp. There were plenty of good artifacts that we missed out so far. So, and is there anything else of note? Not so much. I'm actually hoping that this deck gets better depending on what artifacts get printed in the next few sets. As far as land package goes, perfect excuse to run as many colorless lands as we can. Blast Zone, Cryptic Caves, Field of the Dead. Why not? This is also a win con in a sense. Karn's Bastion. Okay, this one not so much, but it does help speed up Midnight Clock. It keeps Ashiok in for as long as we need to. Mobilize District also helps there. Otherwise, not so much. We could add more mana rocks. I opted for Scuttlemutt because it's also a creature. I opted for Chromatic Lantern because it affects all our lands, which can come in handy. Sure, we could add the Mana Geode. Icon of Ancestry doesn't really help us here. So we're not exactly missing any very big I guess we could get Tome of Legends when it's a way to draw cards. It's also an early artifact. I'll try it without. If I were to put this in, what I would cut probably the Heart Piercer Bolt. I don't see a good reason to tutor for this. We barely have enough creatures as it is. Dovin's Automaton. Yeah, so we're not actually missing much. I guess it's a good reason to run Tome of Legends. It does help us draw cards. So actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. So Tome of Legends comes in, Heart Piercer Bow comes out. I'll edit the splash screen as we go, but that's pretty much our deck. let's see who we hit. Kind of weird that we're okay. There's our matchup, and our first match is Ayara. So this would be interesting. We actually have a very slow opening hand, but I'm willing to keep it because all our stuff is relatively cheap. Our opponent's leading first. Opponent leads in Cauldron Familiar. I would like one black mana to... Okay, I'll accept blue. So what I'll do is I'll tutor... I'll get the swamp with this, play the island, play Arcane Signet, play Cauldron Familiar. So get a bit of the lead that way. Burglar Rat will probably discard Ashiok. Don't forget to sacrifice this one. That's okay. Bake into a pie so that we got a little extra removal. So let's hope our opponent's not in the discard game, otherwise it'll be really annoying. Opponent's gonna play Ayara. We probably should start trade. We should trade whenever possible. So we got Discovery Dispersal, but we need to get as much of our mana alive as possible. We'll play Scuttlemutt. This allows us to bake if we have to. This allows us Dispersal if we need to. Dispersal will be interest. Let's hope our opponent... I'm hoping our opponent... If our opponent gets rid of Scuttlemutt, we're baking. Vizier... not quite. But he's gonna drain... But this is basically the mass deck, so we're gonna be taking quite a bit of a hit. Spark Harvest, not gonna do much. I can just cast Discovery Dispersal, get... Wait. Actually, there's another plan we have here. So we can bake... We can bake a creature, it gives us a token, we can cast Cauldron... Then we can cast Cauldron Familiar. We're back. Spark Harvest is a sorcery. Let's wait on this. So opponent's gonna start drawing into cards. Yes, let's have our opponent help pare down the board first. So 4 mana. This one scares me a bit. Gutter Bones. Okay, we're baking Ayara first. Let's get that out of the way. She might be tempted to tap sack. Okay, perfect. So we don't have much in the graveyard. Tezzeret's not going to be doing much. So at least he doesn't gain from here. We're still up 5 mana. I'm hoping for another one. Liliana Dreadborn General would be really great. So what's our opponent gonna do with 3 mana? Rotting Regisaur. So there's our Spark Harvest target. Okay, let's... In fact, we can actually hold it. So 6 mana. Actually, we'll cast Dreadborn General first. So this has death. Oh, zombie token. So this doesn't have death touch. So... Okay, opponent discards Clackbridge Troll. Good, that's a good thing. He might have a way to reanimate. I wouldn't be surprised. Opponent probably also has a Murderous Rider. Okay, so much for Liliana, but I'm actually willing to take the 7 first. Because I'm not going to chump block when I can use the token to actually kill. Okay, so Watery Grave. So we have 6 mana. I can play this, but it only nets me a +2, so that doesn't do much. Dispersal bounces to Regisaur. I can actually just pay the full mana cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pay the full mana. Start getting a little damage in. We might have to use Discovery just to actually dig for another artifact. I don't feel comfortable playing Tez just yet. Plays out Gutter Bones, sure. So we need to answer this guy again. I suppose we can disperse it. Okay, Field of the Dead. We need one more land of a different type. So we have options here. I can cast Discovery Dispersal. Probably just disperse IRF, force the discard. Wouldn't it? I can also just bounce the Gutter Bones, but it feels horrible. Just block a token. See what he's got. He's definitely gonna cast something. Yeah, he can cast Murderous Rider, so he can cast that. Order of Midnight to return. Okay, take note. This is literally the only card I have in hand left. So if he's spending the time to do that, so he can choose to bounce this to hand. He probably will bounce it to hand because he can discard something else. Oh, bounces that. Oh yeah, but they both have the same cost. I keep forgetting that. But opponent discards Bontu, which is actually quite good. Actually, please, I'm actually scared also, because what could he be holding onto that's... What could he be holding onto that's better than Bontu at this point? So... Flying can't block. We don't exactly have any artifacts in the graveyard, which is weird, but it means we can drain for 2, awfully slow. We can animate the Arcane Signet. In fact, I'll probably do that. One, because it's a good blocker, and 2, gives me a fairy. Something to block the Order of Midnight. Now, it's horrible for blocking zombie tokens, considering what's going to happen next. We're also going to Thankfully, our opponent's willing to sack his board. Actually, that's not a good thing. If our opponent's willing to sack their board, that means they have better stuff. Really surprised they discarded bonds. This was what? 5-6? Yeah, I would have problems with that. So thankfully, I can block this with this. I can probably sack the Scuttlemutt to block whatever token this generates. Yep. Problem is, there's another 2-point life swing. Tezzeret's literally gonna be just helping us catch up. And it's actually not even catch up, it's only just maintaining parity. There's a Knight of the Ebon Legion, so this is 4-5. Yeah, our opponent drew way too many cards from Ayara. That was a very good life engine. That's a definite block. We could use... Okay, there's a Bag of Holding, which... Okay, so we have so what are our options? I can sack the Crypt... Okay, let's... Play the Bag of Holding. Make sure we tap the correct one. Actually, I would not be surprised if our opponent swings the Knight at us. But so let's see, 4, 5, 6. No, 4, 5, because I'm not gonna block this. I will block this. 6, 7. I might actually have to. Okay, sacks the token, so... Okay, that's one less. Mausoleum Secrets. 1, 2... Oh, they're all black creatures, so he gets to search for a 7-drop. What could it possibly be? Ah, Locklet Giant. Let's see what he gets. Wait, Locklet Giant's 8, right? No, it's 7, 7, 6 in black, right? That... If he picks that up, oh, he goes for... Oh, Rankle. Yep, Mono Black Print. It's very easy to build it if you're doing it. Plenty of good stuff. Not, but I have to say, this is a very decent build. Our opponent literally managed to draw their way to Value Town. So that was a very good setup. So we're gonna take 3. We 4, 5, 6, 7 Legions and converted mana cost 2. Yeah. Oh well. So much for that one, but yeah, that's fine. I'm not. Once in a while I will be honest and say I did not have fun when, how do you say this? Like I'm just one mana shy behind the whole time. Yeah, let's be honest. There's sometimes where you will have fun, sometimes you'll not have fun. So that indicator, it's a good way to gain. I wouldn't say it's a good way of getting feedback, because the definition of fun for different people is so vastly different that it might not even... Okay, so we got turn 2 Vantress Gargoyle. We might have to... I'm definitely keeping this. I might have to do turn 2 Guild Globe. Opponent has Lockwing Gargoyle. Let's go with the colored sources first. Ooh, Secret Keeper. Now I also considered mono blue, but my fear was that it... Wait. Why can't I play this land? That was weird. Okay, so I can play this just so I can have a blocker. I can play Guild Globe so I can hopefully draw into another land. You know what? I'll play the Vantress Gargoyle first. I'm willing to block I'm willing to block Henry and force. Okay, especially if I know that Searing Column is not gonna do much here. Casmina's Transmutation turns into 1/1. Still an artifact, so I'm okay. Yeah, but we. Okay, that interaction's weird. Come on, land. Otherwise, Otherwise, this would be very ugh. Maybe. Vile. Well, at least Vile Dragonfire only needs 2 mana, so that is not too bad a play. But stuck on mana is a real big problem. If I get the land, I will have to play clock as soon as possible. Opponent has his own Renowned Weaponsmith. I would kill for that. Okay, Watery Grave. We have options here. Let's take the 2 damage. If I play this out, it's a tree, so it's actually quite vulnerable to this. So I probably don't want to do that. Let's play Midnight Clock first. I'm not playing Stonecoil Serpent for 1. I might be willing to play it for 4. But now we are in trouble because our opponent has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Virtually 6 mana. Okay, not virtual. He has. Okay, so thankfully it's. Okay, Mystic Forge, Witching Well, Scry 2. He's gonna look for something better. Okay, doesn't like what he sees. Okay, let's keep taking that down. Got ourselves a command tower, so we have 5 mana up. Okay. Okay. Play the Chromatic Lantern to give us 3 mana. Protection from multicolored, so it's still gonna die to that. One, two, three, four. We already have 6 mana though, so let's give our opponent something to consider. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would prefer to draw. So I can now play Tezzeret and start draining our opponent for what? 5? Opponent's gonna definitely. Oh, he could also dig for Vial of Dragonfire. Nope, he's just going for that. That's fine. Usually when I see this, okay, rebuying the Scalding Cauldron back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now play Shambling Suit. Now wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is x equals 6. Now our opponent can snipe the Shambling Suit, but he's gonna have a bigger problem with this. He's gonna have a bigger problem with the Stonecoil Serpent. We want to empty our hand before the clock strikes midnight. So we have Vial of Dragonfire. Okay, opponent's now digging. So I definitely want to play the Vile Dragonfire just to snipe. Oh, so he's probably gonna keep buying back Emery, which makes sense. That's a very good combo. I'm still waiting to see what their top end is, though. They definitely have a top end. There's no reason not to. Okay, Tome of Legends, Steel, Scrabbling Claws. So he can recast Scrabbling Claws. He's gonna take out Scuttle Knot. Or... okay, sure. Weird flex, but okay. So, clock's at 6. That's a guild gate. So, let's play the Vile Dragonfire. So, I can swing with these guys no fear. So, okay, let's play the Folio Fancies. Opponent is forced to block. Okay, so he can just exile it anytime. So there's that. So, but he will take 6 damage. Then I'm just gonna. Okay, opponent's down to 4. We can actually activate to draw cards. Or each opponent puts a number of cards equal. Well, okay, don't want to do that. I don't want to fuel Emery further. Yeah, this was my suspicion. Emery has a good engine, but she doesn't have good targets to go towards. I'll be fair. I wanted to do a deck with Emery. It just didn't quite happen. Oh, did I not turn it on? Yeah, I forgot to turn it on. Whoops. And let's see. This should not be Heart Piercer Bow anymore. Yeah, Tome of Legends. But let's keep this going. I'm gonna be cross if I play all these games and I never draw into Tome of Legends. Only reason I considered it now is because I am playing artifacts. Okay, this is the Niv Mizzet deck, so okay. This is where it kind of bites us, but we do have a turn 2 Guild Globe. We can filter it to Witching Well if we have to. This does not look promising. Opponent's taken the free mulligan. I actually want to keep this. Albeit I'm very concerned. Also because if our opponent has any amount of fast mana, thankfully it doesn't. So, okay, let's play the Swamp. Yeah, any amount of fast mana is gonna hurt us. This could probably just be a Guild Gate deck. Okay, nope. He has regular mana too. Okay, so he's now 3 turns away. Got ourselves a Fabled Passage. That will lead off a Guild Globe. We got ourselves a Folio, so I am actually willing to sacrifice this to cast both Witching Well and Folio. Opponent's still a 3 mana. He's taking his time, but that's gonna be a problem later. So yes, I want blue. Oh wait, I have to choose 2 different colors. Fine, let's go for the Witching Well. Or do I go for Folio? Because with okay, this one's more mana efficient, but I don't need efficiency right now. Because I am gonna get the blue mana later anyway. Let's just go with the Folio. I probably should have waited for our opponent to cast this first and discard cards. That said, If our opponent draws into a ton of cards, can we just try to mill our opponent out? And no, it's x equals 0, so that's meaningless. Oh, come on. Okay, he had the bit. Well, better this than any of my other guys, I suppose. So Fabled Passage, we get Witching Well. Oh, this is gonna be very slow. Opponent's finally has the mana to cast Niv-Mizzet. He gets Growth Spiral, Leyline Prowler, Bedeck Bedazzle, Brawl. He gets 6 cards. And he's gonna have to discard a few of them. That said, yeah, that was a very good start for our opponent, a very horrible start for us. We have to deal with this, never mind the other stuff that's in his hand. And Bedazzle will also hurt us a bit too. Yeah. We probably should have taken that mulligan. Especially if your opponent is taking mulligans. Okay, we got an Emery, but that's... Okay. If we cast Emery, we... Put top 4 cards of your... We can... With her, we get to cast any artifacts that hit. So we can recast Guild Globe, etc. I'm willing to chance it. We're probably going to lose this game anyway, so... Might as well take that risk. Okay, there goes the Witch's Oven. There goes the call. So we did assemble the combo. Opponent's gonna probably just bedeck. Or he could just cast Ral. He could also cast it. Oh, he's going for the Bedazzle. He's gonna snipe our lands. He's basically trying to keep us off. He knows we have mana problems. So good news is Emery. Okay, so Emery can cast 2 to cast Guild Globe. That draws me a card. We have to go for Guild Globe. Okay. I don't need the double blue that much, so let's go Field of the Dead Witching Well. Then, yeah, definitely E. Okay, I have the lands I need now, so I want to bin the swamp on the button. Brazen Borrower. If our opponent casts Ral, I don't want to use it on Niv. In fact, I kind of want to hit 7 mana just to snipe this guy out, but he's gonna have it. He's gonna have the mana to just cast it again. If I can, I probably will use Emery to buy back the folio. Okay, cast Ral.
You ready to go toe to toe with me?
Draw cards. Oh, wait, can he snipe it? Oh, deals damage to target creature. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can snipe it. Well, he's forced to snipe it, so that's something. So, okay, so we're not buying anything back anymore until we get. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got the Brazen Borrower to buy us time. Yeah, I'm gonna play the... Wait, because I can 5, 6... Cross fingers for a 7, so I can cast Niv, but that means I need to prep this. And I don't have the mana for... I won't have the double blue anyway, so let's just play the Dismal Backwater now. I want him to cast stuff first, but if he attacks,
Oh, come on. The weight is killing me.
I remember back when I was using him for Izzet Phoenixes. Okay, opponent ditches a land. Yeah, the deck's probably land heavy considering he can dig 10 cards, so I wouldn't be surprised. So we have to take the hit. Doesn't have trap. Okay, Leyline Prowler. I want him to cast something else, or else it's very weird to bounce in it. Shoot, it's weird to bounce in it. Or no, I can still. So what happens is I use Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Literally just 6 mana. I can Brazen Borrower, but that means I take a hit here. I can play Brazen Borrower just to block this one. Take the hit that way. I can also play Ugin. No, then Ugin will just die though. Is this any target? No, it's just target creature. And he has Phantom. No. Well, there you go. There you go. Sometimes all you have to do is just put in every bit of good stuff. But let's be fair to the Niv Mizzet deck. You have to get all your colors right. You have to mulligan aggressively for that to work. Our opponent. We have to remember that there is one free mulligan in Brawl. And you are told who your opponent's commander is, so that should inform your decision on the kind of hands you should keep or not keep. Like this one is a feather deck, so we really want something that's fast. Stonecoil Serpent's not bad. Okay, this is slow, but we can generate a Stonecoil Serpent that can at least withstand can at least block feather, at least block. No, okay, here's a problem. Opponent will have Reckless Rage. That will die to that, so probably should have gone Fabled Passage. But then again, I'm not going to cast Shambling Suit. I'm more likely to cast Renowned Weaponsmith. Okay, Steel Overseer. Steel Overseer would be nice, but this is really late game. It'll suck if our opponent has turned to 10th District Legionnaire. Come on, this is not standard. You should not have it available. Shepherd Clock. Actually, very good. Very good choice. So I can play the Tome. Probably gonna play the Weaponsmith. This gets me 2 extra mana. Then let's see. End of turn, I'm gonna tutor for blue. We do need black eventually. I have to take the hit. But that said, with enough mana, Vial of Dragonfire can snipe the Shepherd. Opponent already has the Feather though. So we probably should snipe Shepherd as soon as possible at least. So yeah, we're gonna need blue here. We have more black than blue. So we're gonna tutor for blue and hope we draw into black. Okay, Bag of Holding. So we have 5 mana up. Okay, just generate the mana, cast a vial, cast a bag, snipe Shepherd, We really need to draw more mana. I want to be able to. It'll be nice if I can hit the 6 here, so I can just cast all these guys. Well, maybe this one not for free, but an even. Okay, so we're taking 4 damage. So I really have to cast Stonecoil Serpent. Arcane Signet. So X equals 4 doesn't seem great, but I need to be developing my mana. So this can cover Feather no matter how much Feather pumps. Reckless Rage ruins it though. We need to... So next turn we need to get Steel Overseer, Tome of Legends, or Steel Overseer Shambling Suit. Shambling Suit at least will help us guard the ground. I probably have to just take the damage from here. Okay, okay, swinging with everything, so that's something. So definitely Shambling Suit. Okay, please don't tell me he has Reckless Rage. Ardent Veil Tactician. Okay, so that just lets the damage through. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're gonna be down to half. Yeah. Okay. And he gets to recast the Ardent Veil Tact. So I guess I can discard the draw, but I already played the land. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, as long as you can keep recasting this, yeah, it's literally good game. So nope, not fast enough. So unfortunately, we are the slow deck here. We really could use some. It's also a shame that we don't have that many sweepers. I guess Cry of the Carnarium's a good fit also. Yeah, Cry of the Carnarium's a good addition here. We'll do one more game here. So we need to consider Cry of the Carnarium, Witch's Vengeance. That's also another sweeper, so that will lean us more towards black, which means we might have to. We're gonna have to cut some of the. We might have to cut the Vantress Gargoyle. We'll probably have to. No, Brazen Borrower's okay. That's only 1 blue. What are Shambling Suit is kind of okay. We'll need to cut something else. I'm actually running only 23 lands. Okay, so we got... Okay, this one's relatively fine. Wait, what's our point? Royal Science, so this is draw and discard. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Also very weird there. It seems like if the card is too long, it seems to have a weird interaction. It makes it look like I'm clicking on this rather than actually trying to drag something here. That said, I have to be thankful that our opponent is willing to play it out slowly, so definitely Witching Well first. Let's see. Yes, I do want the guild. I want the Guild Globe. I want the island. Alright, let's keep it. Let's keep both up. I'm gonna play the Falmar Knight just to have something, just to have something to annoy the Royal Science if our opponent ever decides to play it. At least it keeps it in check. Yep, he's gonna play Royal. He's gonna then draw and discard. So we're gonna just... Okay, so it's that kind of deck, so... Guild Globe, that draws us the island off the top. That gets us Emery. So we're... Okay, we pitch a bunch of lands in Vantress Gargoyle. We did need those lands, but...
Cover my back, Rowan!
We can recast the Vantress Gargoyle. Opponents should start filling up the graveyard with that. So it at least gives us options. We can play the island, we play out Vial, we play out Vantress. Basically load up. Opponent goes for Arcane Signet. Looks like they're the ones that are slowing down.
Plan is crystallizing.
Yeah, very Celtic. And actually no, very European. Oh, discards the Agent of Treachery. Bone Crusher Giant, Snipe Emery. That's fair. So I can literally just play Stonecoil Serpent for 4, start pressuring. It will not get past Bone Crusher though. I am willing to play Ashiok now though. I need, like, if I start seeing stuff like that, I do want the new cards, like all those. It also looks like our opponent's stuck on land, so that may or may not have been good, but anyway. So our opponent will cast Bone Crusher, will be leaving the Falmar Knight behind. I really want one more mana. Okay, Iron Crag Pyromancer. So he can snipe Ashiok. Okay, snipes the Falmar Knight. I guess that's fine. Okay, we got the Witch's Oven. I could also just decide to draw cards. Like, I could just use this to draw cards now. Because there's no real reason to just keep them. We don't need it just yet. Yeah, I need to draw actually, so I'm gonna sack this Witching Well now before our opponent actually plays Narset. Okay, there's the land. So now we play the Witch's Oven. So we're now 1 mana away from... We're 1 mana away. We're gonna go Ugin first. Snipe the Pyromancer.
Let me synthesize the facts.
We at least got rid of some of the more annoying stuff. There's some Narset's Reversal. He's probably gonna cast the Bone Crusher Giant now. No, casts Ral. So, take note. Ral can only hit creatures.
Time to choose. Always so exciting.
This guy can only buff creatures. We can play Cauldron Familiar now. In fact, we may have to because we can't play anything else. I don't want to play this knowing that he can snipe it. I do want to play this. So we have 3 artifacts live, so Tezzeret's not gonna make Ugin free. It will make Steel Overseer free. So Ral can't kill Stonecoil Serpent. Royal Science are getting close to being able to hit us for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 9 damage. I want to see if our opponent's willing to just bin the science, draw a ton of cards. Bin's Electro Dominance. Of course, I'm gonna sack. Now we have no plans of attacking with Cauldron Familiar, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Chandra Awaken. So our opponent managed to hit their mana before we... So he can now actually snipe the Stonecoil Serpent. Or give us an emblem. No, he's gonna snipe it. And it exiles it to... Well, Emery's dead and down anyway. Not...
Hope we get something good.
Yeah, I guess that's the caveat of running an expensive Planeswalker. Okay, now we got the 6. Okay. Ooh, I did not need that card. Oh! Wait, that makes this cheap. Also makes this cheap. Not... No, Steel over... Okay, giving us the emblem. So it's not gonna...
Too hot for ya.
Not gonna try to snipe us just yet. Opponent did go through a good number of their cards. Well, I did also go through a good number of their cards too. So that's one less Planeswalker to worry about. But we will take a huge bit of damage. And he can now specifically ping. So, yep. So he's... Okay, so let's see. 1. Okay, this one's pointed at Niv. This one's... Okay. So, definitely sacrificing this one. Yeah, I can't save that one. Can't save Ugin. But all...
You have erred.
So how do I deal? Yeah, I definitely. I also want to add the...
That's real science.
And Spectral Sailor for good measure. So I can play Tez only for... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. It's a renowned weaponsmith, but it's not gonna do much. Okay, so if I were to return an artifact, nope. It's only one I'll be able to cast a Steel Overseer, so that's a no. So
This should strike fear into you.
it's just trying to see who can get there faster. I'll be honest, I don't expect Cat Oven combo to get us that far. It's really just there to be an annoyance. Okay. We will lose Niv, so that's 6. So next turn we will have to cast probably God Pharaoh statue just to help ping our opponent down even more. But yeah, if he's going for the emblem. Nah, opponent's gonna beat us faster, beat us down faster. Yeah, so basically, we have a shell of a deck. It's definitely not perfect. We are missing a lot of, support. I would dare say that most of the good artifacts were in Ixalan, and those are gone. So okay, so goes down to 1. Am I actually gonna get another shot? Midnight Clock. Oh, I do get another shot. Because so okay, let's take a look. Please don't tell me our opponent has a counter spell. Well, he has 4 mana up. He had the counter spell. Should have cast this first, or I should have activated this first. So it's looking like yeah, God Pharaoh statue is way too up there, so we probably should make that cut too. I'll make those changes. I think we have time for one more game. So sorry. So let's make those changes first. God Pharaoh statue's gotta go. We need another board. We need another board sweep. Taste of Death comes in. Yeah, so that's the good cut. Discovery is technically a 2 mana spell for us. So what else are we looking for? Bontu's a way to help us draw cards, but we need something cheaper. We probably could use more interaction. Scalding Cauldron. We can probably add Scalding Cauldron to the deck. Let's cut the. We'll need to cut the Falmar Knight, because that only draw us 1 card. That's probably not enough. Actually, maybe want to add the Mana Geode or the Herald's. Okay, if we add Heraldic Banner, we don't have a consistent color among creatures. I'd rather just add the Mana Geode. And I guess I do want to add Karn after all. Basically, just to animate, give us additional creatures. It also locks down our opponent's artifacts, which can be relevant. So that means Lockmere Serpent is interesting, but I think that's gotta go. Enemy Fairy. Emery's okay. Brazen Borrower's okay. Steel Overseer is probably not the best one here, actually. Let's actually cut that. So, okay, so those are the changes we made. We're cutting God Pharaoh's statue in favor of... Is that Taste of Death? We've added Karn the Great Creator, so... Okay, so we cut Foulmire Knight. We cut Foulmire Knight. We added Scalding Cauldron. Folio Fancies. Yeah, what are the other cards that I cut? I definitely added a man. Okay, Steel Overseer's down. Added a Mana Geode. And Karn the Great Creator replaces. What's another card that's underperforming? Yeah, Lockmere Serpent gets replaced by Karn the Great Creator. Okay, so we'll save that. And yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll see if this is any better. What can I say? It's worth one more shot. I'm willing to concede that it's possible that Tezzeret's not gonna get any. It's not gonna be great right now. But I figured I'd give him a shot. Opponent's playing Garruk, so probably has a lot of mana ramp. That's what scares me. So okay. Given that, I actually want to hit Renowned Weaponsmith first, so we will play Field of the Dead first. Field of the Dead, Renowned Weaponsmith. That allows us to cast Wand, if only to be annoying. Okay, that also gives us access to Forge. So we have options here. We can either cast. Okay, opponent's gone. Arcane Signet, man. I'd love to hit Karn right about now. So definitely playing Fabled Passage. So we have multiple choices. I can cast Wand and I can't cast Wand and Tome. I can cast Well. Yeah, let's cast a Well first. So I want Stone Coil. Emery, maybe not so much. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Tome of Legends. I'm gonna draw the card now. Then I'm gonna then I'm gonna sack this for get me a swamp. So actually I realized that Tome of Legends is so we lose this one, but it does help us dig for another. Oh, it helps our opponent dig. It doesn't help us. So given that, we can go folio. We can go. Okay, Retributive One's actually quite bad right now, and we're stuck. So I'm gonna go folio. Yeah. So actually, so Tome of Legends. Now that I think of it, it's good if you're. It's good if it's a creature. It's horrible if it's a planeswalker. So probably should not be playing this card. So I probably will cut this in favor of something. Okay, so we got ourselves a Witch's Oven, but let's see. Yeah, we need to hit that land drop, so I can actually just choose to cast it now. Yeah, let's just do it now. Let's see if we hit that land drop. We've been we did not hit that land drops. Very unfortunate. And if we hit the then it just goes Garruk's Handspan. We've been very unfortunate in this.
Stay on the trail.
So we hit Evolving Wilds. It's a land drop, I'll give it that, but we need to hit black mana. So our opponent's gonna be able to make a mass of this. We need to Oh, wait. So I need to actually snipe Carrick first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to just take the damage from here. I'm just going to keep hitting Garruk repeatedly. I'm not going to block. I'm not going to block. That just gives him the emblem. I need to hit him first. Okay, this is making more. Need that board. Need that board wipe. Actually, another mana is okay because it allows me to cast. It allows me to cast Spark Harvest and. Hold on. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll be 8. He's got the mana. Really need. Yeah, we need more board wipes. So 4 mana. So I can play Okay, I can now play Shambling Suit. I can also. Okay, I'm gonna play Shambling Suit or Mystic Forge. Definitely not the one. Okay, let's play the Forge. I really need to start digging. Okay, got Command Tower, so we're not gonna dig that one down. Probably should play the Suit. He could go for the Serpent. Yeah, he's just making a mass of everything. I really need that board wipe. And unfortunately, it's a specific board wipe, and I know I'm not getting it. Yeah, this is gonna hand. Opponent buys back Evolving Wilds. Yeah. Basically, it's literally a turn 2 Arcane Signet. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede here. Not too satisfied. I want to do one more game. Could we get more card draw? That's a question. Because more card draw that's artifact based. Otherwise, I will have to actually use. I would have to use actual spells. Okay, Tome of Legends is... We know we're going to cut the Tome of Legends. That one's not going to attack at all. Actually, not too... Basically, it's actually one-shot card draw. We need more. Spinning Wheel is actually an option too. It's awfully slow. Firemind Vessel is also an option. Okay, let's make that change. One last shot. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, what can I say? So let's take note. Opponent's Grumgully, so he's awfully fast. The Ritual Suit's nice, but if I don't draw another mana, this would be very embarrassing. I'm willing to risk it though. Because once we get one of these two, we can wipe the board at least once. And we need the 1 mana in the next... Okay, we got it. So we're gonna take a bit of a beating here. Opponent's going really quick. Interesting, we can use Animating Fairy to animate the wand. So we're taking more hits. Opponent's stuck at 2 mana. We should take advantage of that. Ah, I hate... There, you have to wait for it to hover. Let's do the mana geode first. We have our colors ready. We just need to scry. Guild Globe's fine. So next turn we play this. We play Guild Globe. So that's 1, 2. We'll have 2 mana up. Play the Chromatic Lantern first, then play Guild Globe. So we're 3 artifacts up. We can now cast Tez if we have to, and we can get Shambling Suit down for free. So, okay, opponent hits their 3rd mana. If they go for Grumgully, I might just Ritual a Soot. And it goes for Grumgully. I'm gonna go Ritual a Soot now. He probably has cheap creatures, but... Okay, what's the other option? The other option is I go Tezzeret. Go Tezzeret and cast Shambling Suit. And Scuttle... okay, let's do that. Now take note, this is not an indication of how good our deck is. It's an indication of how good our deck is if our opponent stumbles. Okay, so it's 3 mana, so if he has another creature... Perfect for board wipe. That said, I might just Animating Fairy the Guild Globe. Depends what our opponent's got. Scorching Dragonfire, Snipe the Shambling Suit, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so fine. So, actually gonna do is cast the wand. Animate the wand. Then I guess I can cast a fairy too. So opponent now has to deal with this. We can still next turn we can just do Dream Render, start distracting our opponent a bit. Yeah, Retributive Wand, very good choice. Let's see he kills that, sure. Kills Grumgully. And yeah, our opponent gets stuck there. He knows we're just gonna keep buffing this up again and again. Yeah, that's it. There we go. I guess let's do one more. Yeah, it's a little over an hour in. I just want to we literally just took advantage of our opponent there. I will say that having the having extra mana rocks is a good choice. So again, we're missing 1 mana, but we do have we're missing 1 land, but we do have the double black already. So I'm willing to take that risk. Because worst case scenario, as long as, so it's literally fingers crossed, as long as I draw one more mana source. Yeah, this one's weird. I kind of wish that the Tezzeret your general's hovering over your commander is hovering over here instead. So okay, we did draw our third mana source, so that's good. So we can blast zone into Chromatic Lantern. Then we can go Dimir Guildgate. We can go Mystic Forge even with Dimir Guildgate. Or, it depends. Gift of Paradise. Okay, we're going very quick Yarok, so we're gonna go for a quick Mystic Forge. That is... We don't have to do it now. Basically, it gives us the option. I really want to hit our mana drop, so at least I can drop Liliana. Opponent hits 1, 2, 3, 5 mana for so that's Yarok. I can be a wait, no, we can just Murderous Rider that. So now we're gonna bin the Discovery Dispersal. Yes, we want that. Oh, I can cast this off the top also. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, Gateway Plaza goes to the bottom. Evolving Wilds can stay on top because we're going to buy ourselves 1 turn. So unless our opponent has something good next turn. Wait, we can even choose to bin the Evolving Wilds if we have to. What did we put? Gateway Plaza in the bottom. That's a Liliana. So we have the Spark Harvest. We can save that.
Queen Necromancer has a nice ring to it. Good, mindless minion.
So we're gonna exile that. We'll sure, pass. So we got Arcane Signet. Let's do the math. So this is 5 mana. This is also 5 mana, so I might as... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's cast this first. So I can bounce the token. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't bounce it. I can do it next turn. So and again, we get to decide if I want to keep Brazen Borrower or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent needs 1. Okay, so he gets to hit Yarok again. That said, if he goes for that, I just cast Liliana, then do the sack too. Oh, goes Notion Rain. Okay. So he's digging up stuff. So no rush to Liliana just yet. No rush at all. So that's just a Vantress Gargoyle, nice. So I definitely want the Vantress Gargoyle up top. I also want the Scuttlemutt, so okay, take note. Creature and Planeswalker spells you cast have affinity. You can cast a top card if it's an artifact card. So actually, yeah, actually that bit didn't matter. Please don't tell me you have a counter spell. I'd be so annoyed. Okay, so Vantress Gargoyle for 1. He had the Assassin's Trophy, so you know what? That's kind of fine. Put him in the command zone, so I never got to activate him. But search for basic. You know, yes, I will. Let's get an island. Then next turn we mill that island. He's got not enough cards in graveyard. Vantress Gargoyle's gonna have to help us there. Opponent goes for the Tyrant Scorn, so basically spending removal. Guess that's fine. Firemind Vessel, so it's digging for even more mana. I didn't like this because it comes into play tapped, and I need it earlier than later. Okay, so let's mill that island. Big is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana up. Okay, let's make it 4 mana up. Still holding on. So at least well, we can bake Yarok. Chemist's Insight, so he's drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comes in play time, so he's not casting this yet. Epic Downfall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can cast for 8. Options.
If I were you, I'd just surrender right now. This looks like a fun new toy.
So now our opponent has to deal with either or. He probably can do both. Nope, boy, Chemist's Insight, so he's digging. So again, let's save that pie. Let's save the pie. I definitely want to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I definitely want to forge. That might actually be fine, because I can. Let's see. I probably want to return Liliana back. He has a spinning wheel. Clockwork Servant allows me to draw cards.
Rise and shine.
Oh wait, I can't. I have. Okay, so now we're playing that game. So I can't bounce it. Ritual Suit just draws her a card. Okay.
want not.
We'll definitely have to ping that down.
Back off!
I actually do want to draw those cards. Okay, so let's play Mobilize District. Let's draw the egg. I can play Clockwork Servant just to draw, but okay, let's end the turn there. Definitely have to bake this. Because I can actually play I can play the Cauldron just to snipe that one.
You should just concede.
Funny I'd hear that from you. That was my plan. Not fine. We've actually drawn more cards than our opponent, so that's not an out. Yeah, we need to take... There you go. So play Ugin, snipe Liliana. I could just destroy our Tezzeret, but she's very close to ulting.
Bathe in ghost fire.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Taste of Death, that's an option. Huh? Sige. Okay, so there we go. Well, Stonecoil Serpent's not gonna get past Spinning Wheel. Good Spiral. So it's literally us trying to draw Mystic Sanctuary Whiffed. You would think that you'd think that'd be aimed at me. Oh, yeah. No. So let's see, opponent could just cast Yarok again. If you cast Yarok again, Taste of Death. Also note that these are casualties of war. Oh man. Okay, definitely want to keep that up top. So we can do taste of. I can also just keep taking hits here. Try to hit up here. Okay, this might be very slow.
You'll have to do better than that. That is the sound of water.
Opponent also has Nissa. You'd think our opponent was not punished for their mana base at all. Well, we can ritual, so probably should have saved the taste of that at that point. That said, Stone Coil Serpent only gets nuked by the spinning wheel. So interact. Is it for a huge crisis? Actually, crisis would not be. Makes me wish I saved this one, but crisis is not so bad because we can still ritual suit it. Can't break the Wysend. Drawing 10 cards. Drawing 20 cards. Whoa, 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 wait. Could we perhaps survive long enough? We just need to start generating our own field tokens. It's 1 out of 25 cards. We might have a chance. Did we use some Ashiok yet? No, we have not. Oh, we can actually cycle back? Okay, hold on. So we actually need to save 4 mana and 3 mana. No, we're not gonna have enough. Okay, gonna hold. Agent Treachery. Oh, that was the other game where it got binned. Okay. What's he gonna take this time? He's gonna take the clock. Oh no, he's gonna take the mobilized district. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this give it haste? No, it doesn't give it haste. Sure. Oh wait, he also wants to take the clock. I have to let him take it. Oh no, that's bad. That means he can reset it. Ah, yeah. He's not gonna deck himself out if he remembers to add enough tokens in time. Cast his own midnight clock. Yeah, that was close. Turns out we managed. Turns out it's easy. You can win with Tezzeret, but it turns out it's someone else that's winning with Tezzeret, not us. So yeah, we'll have to sack that. Literally just place every planeswalker.
You cannot run or hide.
Oh, down to 6 cards. Okay, Animating Fairy. Stone Cold Serpent. Okay, let's do a match check here. No, we're definitely dead. That's a given. Let's see. Even he has this is 6 damage. 1, 2. So we only can go up to 13, 6, 7. Yeah, right. No, we can do more. In hindsight, no, because if we let the Liliana go through, the game would have ended a lot earlier. So. That's it. Yep, but that's it. Kinda wish our opponent milled themselves, but that was not gonna happen. But that was, well, it was relatively close, but let's be honest, that didn't turn out so well. Anyway, that's it for this episode, the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. Probably, I do want to revisit this when the next set comes out. I want to see if there are any artifacts that would help probably improve the deck's chances. That said, yeah, it's not looking quite great for Brawl. It's really more for Commander, where you got more busted artifacts. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care and God bless. Have a great week, everyone.